Hi, everybody. I am Brenda Sellers, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Tennessee. I know it's a little late. I just wanted to jump on tonight and share a special that Stampin' Up! Is offering from today, November the 4th through November the 30th. And I'm doing it through Zoom so that I can share my screen and walk you through a little bit of how to do it, so that if you have any questions, you can follow along with the video or just get back in touch with me. I'll be happy to help and walk you through it. I'd love to sit down with you and chat about it, or just we can do it over text, phone, video. We can meet over video, over Zoom, however you want to do it. I would just love to have you on my team, and that's what it's all about. I know tonight's a surprise, and it's 9:30 in the evening. That little bit of a night owl here. I'm trying not to be, so I'm going to try to keep the video a little short, but and sweet. But here we go. So, how can you get $50 worth of Stampin' Up! Product for free? Let me tell you how. You can join my team. Stampin' Up! Is offering the starter kit for $75. It's usually $99. Right now, they're offering a special. So if you've got a long wish list and you want to get whatever it is on your list, you can join Stampin' Up! And my team, the Homegrown Stampers, for $75. And you can get $125 worth of product for just $75. That is a great deal. So what you do is you order, you go ahead and order your $125 worth of product, and you only pay $75 and your shipping. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then once you become a demonstrator and you're part of our Homegrown Stampers team, you can also start placing orders after that immediately. Like, you don't have to wait for your shipment to arrive, and you can start getting 20% off. And then, as you can stay a hobby demonstrator, which is what most of us did for a long time. You don't have to sell, you don't have to do anything but play with your own stamps and ink and paper and all the fun stuff. You can come to the meetings that I provide, or you can watch my videos. You can join us as we stamp, and just get the discount. Be a good shopper. That's all you got to do. And you don't even really have to do that. If you want to get Stampin' Up! Product at a discount, you can join my team of Homegrown Stampers. So right now, according to, I'll just share the little flyer. Of course, it might look a little backwards, but it'll be, I'm pretty sure I'll share it in an email. But it says, jump right in for fun. There's no better time than to start your Stampin' Up! Business if you want to be it as a business. You'll get the $99 starter kit filled with your pick of products for only $75. It's in writing. You can get it for $75. And I touched my touchpad and my screen did something funky. Sorry, I paused. So I wanted to jump in and share it today, because today's the beginning of the program, or of the special. So one of the great things about being a demonstrator and being part of a team is that you get early access to amazing products, exclusive perks. You can, if you want to, earn additional income. You're part of a community of crafters. My team is Homegrown Stampers, but I'm also part of the Smoky Mountain Stampers, and my team gets together with the Smoky Mountain Stampers team, just to make it a little bit bigger. And we just, it, it, it's a community of stampers, and we just have a good time together, stamping, having fun, eating chocolate, sipping our favorite drinks, whether it be Diet Coke, hot chocolate, water, whatever we want to sip on as we're drinking or not drinking, making our cards or our scrapbook page or whatever we're doing at the moment, our 3D projects. So let me tell you a little bit about my team. Homegrown Stampers, I've been stamping now this time since January of 2019. I just got some people on my team last year. So just a baby team, but we're doing good. And so what it means to be part of the Homegrown Stampers team is we have an exclusive Facebook group, and I offer some team recognitions and awards. Once we get going a little bit, we can start doing some yearly achievement awards if we want to do that, which I'm going to start doing. I try to send cards, quite a few cards. I like to send happy mail. It's one of the things I really like to do. But I am also starting to grow my resource library. What that means is when I make cards or host workshops, then I have my tutorials and I place them in our Facebook group so that my team has access to those, and you can see the picture, and then you have the printed tutorial or PDF so that you can use it however you want to. So let me show you how to join the team. Let me share my screen. Get it on the right screen to share. Oh. Here we go. Make that be a little bit bigger so that it's easier to see. So what you would do is in the description of the video, I will put a link specifically to join with me. So, but if you happen to just type in Smoky Mountain or go to stampinup.com over here, you get it all on the screen so it can be easier to be seen, and shrink it so that nothing's hidden from anyone. Okay, so then you go over here to find a demonstrator, and you can type in my name. And hit search. Looks like I'm the only Brenda with a picture. So, but Brenda Sellers. And there you go. You can connect with me, like view my website if you wanted to. But now it says you're shopping with me. And then across the top, that's what you'll see. Your screen might be set up a little bit different. I've noticed it different on my Chromebook or on a different computer. But right here, you want to click join. Now I want to show you how to use all of your $125. I did it just a few minutes ago because you have to be within $5 of spending the $125. You can't go over, but you can go $5 under. So this page tells you a little bit about joining Stampin' Up, experience the products, great relationships. I feel like I've made a lot of friends, and I watch different demonstrators do simple stamping. I watch some of them make great paper product, 3D objects, packaging, those kinds of things. So scroll down a little bit. And here it talks about start with savings, which is the promotion that I'm talking about. So just go ahead and click if you can read it. But for tonight's purposes, we're just going to go ahead and join Stampin' Up. Type in your legal first name. Oops, I forgot the A on the end of my name. You have to put in your last name, of course. Type in a good email address. I'm just going to use one of my personal one, not the one I use for my business. And your phone number. And then click Get Started. And right here, you can make sure that it still shows that I would be your lead demonstrator if you so choose me as your team. And then it says you'll need a valid major credit card or a debit card on which you are an authorized user, a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, I believe it also takes. You'll be able to review and edit all of this information before checking out. So just make sure that I'm right here so you can be part of my team. I promise I don't hound. You can ask the ladies on my team. You don't have to put in your gender if you don't want to. You can click prefer not to answer. You do need a valid birth date so that it shows that you're over 18, I believe. I was born on a Monday. Look at that. I'm just going to type some random numbers here. And you have to tab over so that this little box turns pink. Type in my name again. I'm not going to put in my address. Just type some. Is it going to let me tab? No, I'm going to have to put in an address. There we go. And I'll just leave it like that. A supporting demonstrator is a legal spouse. They may participate by assisting with running your business if you need them to, including sales and but most demonstrators, especially hobby demonstrators, if that's what you're just doing it to get your own product at a discount, you don't need that. You can add them later if you want to, but for me, I don't have a supporting demonstrator, so just make sure I will not have is checked unless your spouse is going to stamp with you. Click next. Here's the agreements that you can click on these links and read those. It's basically, it says an acknowledgement and consent to electronic agreement and the independent demonstrator agreement. Those are so that you can be found online. If someone, like most hobby demonstrators, sometimes they'll have some friends that want to place an order too, and that helps you with your minimums. That's great. You can print those out and read those, but make sure you click both of those boxes. If you have questions, we can talk about those more in depth before you sign up if you need me to. But let's just click through and I'll keep on showing you. You're going to get the starter kit. You can build your starter kit by choosing $125 of paper crafting products. And they're going to add the business tools whether you need them or not. And so then you come down here and start shopping. So I've already gone through this so that I know how to get the 125. You don't have to, obviously you can pick anything in the catalog that you want. But I know that this Eden's Garden collection is very pretty. It's mostly greens. So if you don't like greens, you might not want this collection. But let's click on it and see what's all in there. You get, see, oh, there's only one picture. The stamp set, the dies, the gems, and the designer series paper, and then these 2 pieces of, okay, here's the description. Stamps, dies, specialty designer series paper, and cotton paper, and some gems. And then it tells you the product colors are cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, gold foil, and soft succulents. So I'm going to add that kit to my starter kit. So that takes off 100, it takes off 82. And right down here at the bottom, above where the big pink box is, it says view kit, tells me I still have $43 that I need to spend. So I'll go over here to this little hamburger and click on shop products. And I'm going to click on paper and packaging. I'm going to click on cardstock because I know that we can all use more white cardstock. And I'm going to click on basics. So when you make a basic card, the thick cardstock is the best for your card base. So I'm going to add a pack of that. I still have $34.75. I'm going to add a pack of the basic white cardstock. There's 40 sheets in that. So now I still have 25. I'm going to go back over here to paper and packaging. And I'm going to go to cards and envelopes. Because when you make cards, you need to send them, right? So we need to have something to send them in. So let's add a pack of basic white medium envelopes. Let's just go ahead and click quick ship or quick, oh, I can't talk. Quick shop, add that. So now we're down to $17.50. If you are just getting started, you probably need some Stampin' Seal. So let's go to home and click on the little hamburger and shop products and click on adhesives and click on tape. And let's click on Stampin' Seal, quick shop, add one of those. Let's add a refill. And then we've got $4 left to spend. So I know that dimensionals are $4. So let's, the hamburger, shop products, adhesives, dimensionals. And I know I'm going through this kind of quickly. I'm so, you can watch it. You can pause it if you need to. Quick shop, add that to the starter kit. Now we don't have any money left. We have spent $125. And you know what? So now we have our traditional business supply pack, which comes with some catalogs, some order forms. You get a paper pumpkin kit. It's a surprise. We don't know which one you're going to get. The Eden's Garden Collection which is a brand new set. If you choose this, I'm not saying you have to. This is just an example. Some thick cardstock, white, some basic white cardstock so you can stamp your sentiments on. Some envelopes because we need to mail them. Some adhesive and some dimensionals. And you only pay $75. So now go over here and click next. Verify all of your information. I know that social security number is not right. I just typed some numbers. You agree to the policies, and then here's where you put in your payment method. And then you continue. Free shipping. Your items will ship in 1 to 2 business days after you place your order. The delivery time is calculated from the time your order ships. So depending on your zip code is how much tax you'll pay. So there you have it. And then once you enter your credit card information, it can also be a debit card. Then you would just hit submit or continue and submit. And there you're part of the Homegrown Stampers team. And then I will get a notification and I will say thank you for joining. Welcome to the team. And then you'll get in you'll be part of our Homegrown Stampers Facebook exclusive group. Also joining with the Smoky Mountain Stampers group if you choose to do that. We have monthly meetings via Zoom right now. I'm going to start trying to, let me go back to full screen, clear this out. I can exit. But I feel like getting $50 worth of product and free shipping, that's a great deal. So exit. Yes, I want to exit. I know if I leave, I'll have to start all over, but I would have to anyway because that's not the right social security number. Stop the screen share. Let me pull up Eden's Garden so you can see some of those. There's Eden's Garden. Look at those gems. Aren't those pretty? There's the stamps. There's the dies. Cotton paper. Let's click on the designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, there's 14 pictures. Let's just flip through those. It's front and back, front and back, front and back. You can do this on your own, but I think it's so fun to look too. That's got the gold foil. That looks like ombre. That's a real pretty piece of paper. Oh, it's because they put the ones in front. Okay, now I'll stop screen sharing and be able to focus. There we go. And shrink and go back over here. That way, if anybody has made any comments, nope, don't look like it. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, and then I just gave myself some feedback, voice feedback. Okay. So again, the joining between November the 4th tonight and the 30th is you're getting $125 for $75. So you're saving yourself $50 in shipping. Then anytime afterwards you shop, you get anywhere from a 20 to a 25% discount depending on what level you're at. You are also part of our exclusive Facebook group and the Homegrown Stampers club, or not club, team. We offer team recognition and awards, some yearly achievement events. The Stampin' Up! Year is from October to September, the end of September. Gifts and cards, monthly tutorials of PDFs, and a growing resource library as I do PDFs and stuff, I put them over. Right now I have them saved on my computer. I need to get them over into our Facebook group so that people have access to those. So there's that. I walked through how to sign up in the video. If you need help, I am here. I am very willing to help you. Most evenings are free for me, or weekends. So just shoot me an email. It'll all be in the description box, either here on Facebook or the description below on YouTube. Just let me know. I would love to have you join my team. You do not feel obligated to sell. If you want to stay as a happy shopper, I love my shoppers as well. I appreciate everyone who has supported my business as a homegrown stamper. I love creating cards. I mailed several cards already this week. I love making people happy when they get a piece of mail that is not a bill in their mailbox. Because I like getting those too for myself. So I know that not everybody wants to be treated the same way. I heard that comment recently. It was like, growing up, I always heard, treat everybody how you want to be treated. Well, what if nobody wants to be treated like I want to be treated? So, but I like to make people feel good. So if you want to stay a shopper, I'm happy to help you stay shopping with me. If you want to earn a discount and shop for yourself, I'm happy to help you do that as well. So there's the offer. I will put all of the links, or the link, in the description. I will be here to help you, support you however you need, as much or as little. And there's all kinds of kits that you can order. You can make your starter kit match what you need your starter kit to be. So happy stamping. Have a great week. I know that tomorrow is Friday, and I am so thankful that tomorrow is Friday. And I know that most of us are. So have a great week. Let's start November off being so thankful for the blessings that we have and the ability to stamp and have fun with our friends and family. So with that, I will say thank you for supporting my business as a homegrown stamper, and have a good night. And I will see you on the next video. Good night, everyone.